Sometimes, we often encounter some scenes. You need to show others some operation or effect, such as tell others the software configuration steps, the production of some demo animation tutorial, a certain animation effect, a classic scene from a movie, the NBA's best moment, and so on. On these occasions, if it is sometimes difficult to explain if you simply cut a picture, and recording it into video is not convenient to spread on social software, then what should be done? At this point, you need software that can generate GIF, and ScreenToGif is a screen, webcam, and sketchboard recorder with an integrated editor. It can be used to quickly record a specific area on the screen and save it directly as a GIF. After recording, you can also edit the GIF, such as deleting an inappropriate frame, adding filter effect, and so on. Software side is small, the interface is very simple, and it has fast startup speed and easy to use. So let me make a brief introduction of this software. After downloading and unzipping the ScreenToGif software, you can use it with 2 clicks. Double-click to run it. You will see 4 choices to you. The one on the left is a recorder to record the screen. The second webcam captures the picture of the computer camera. The third board is a recording artboard. And the last one is the editor, which lets you edit the material. I think the best and also the most commonly used combination is to use the first recorder plus the last editor. You can choose to use it according to your own needs. The core function of the recorder is to record where you want to record on your screen. After double-clicking the video recorder, the interface is as shown on the screen. We can move the position of the box at will. As long as it is in the box, it will be recorded. You can resize the screen capture window by dragging the border. The 2 values can also adjust the size of the recording screen. For example, I just change a number and you can see that the change of the screen size. Then you can start recording after setting them. If you want to start shooting, please press record or use the shortcut key F7 to record. When shooting, you can choose any movable window position and shoot the picture you want. You can record, pause, and stop at any time by pressing the specified shortcuts on the keyboard. After recording, press the shortcut key F8 to stop recording, or press the stop button to stop and enter the editing interface. You will notice that the interface is very simple. The transparent part in the middle is the screen recording range selection area. You just need to drag the border to include the screen area to be recorded. The 18 in the lower frame is the FPS, which full name is frame rate per second, and it is adjustable. That means there are 18 images in a second. You can turn it up or you can also turn it down. And the more frames you have in 1 second, the more fluid the motion is, and the larger the fill. The fewer frames you have in 1 second, the more sluggish the motion is, which we call jump frame, and the smaller the fill. So it is generally recommended to keep the default. And I will explain it in more detail later in the editor part. Any change in the target area can be recorded, including your mouse movement, text input, and so on. Of course, including the video you want to play. It's important to note that the video can just record part of the video that we play. For example, you can see that I just want to record Elsa and I don't need to record the full screen. So I can adjust the screen size to let it only record Elsa, and I can click F7 and play the video at the same time to record it. And you will see that I can just record part of the video and don't need to record the full screen video. And I think that is one of the things that makes software really, really useful. I don't usually use a webcam recorder to make a GIF, but as you can see that it was very easy to use. So just double click it, and you can change the scale of your video by using the shortcut key, and check your video devices by clicking it. And as a screen recorder, you can also adjust the frame rate and press record, or use the shortcut key F7 to record. And when you finish, just press the shortcut key F8 to stop recording, or press the stop button to stop and enter to the editing interface. For the board, there is no difference with using drawing software and using the screen recorder to record. But it was very convenient because it was automatic recording. As you can see here, it will pauses and records automatically for all your paintings. So I think the most benefits of this is that the GIF will be small. So let me draw something for you. I will choose pen and choose the color blue, and you can choose anything you want. I'll draw something. And I didn't like it, and I will erase it. So I choose the eraser, and I can change the scale of my eraser and change the shape of my eraser to erase it. So you can see that all my paintings, all your drawings will be recorded unless you open the board again. So I'm going to draw a sun in orange. I will choose pen and then choose color orange. And then draw a sun. So you will see that when I stop, it will show that I just paused and record all the stroke numbers I have drawn. And I can also adjust the height and width of my pen and change the shape of my pen so it has different shape. And I can choose fade to curve. It will make the line be more smooth, and change highlighter and the color will be changed. So when you click stop, it will automatically enter to the editing page. As you can see in the bottom, at the bottom, I first draw something blue and erased it. Yes, and I draw a sun. And I draw another 4 line with different shapes and different colors. With different color. And so I just want to use that to remind you that it will automatically record all of your paintings in this way. So all of your paintings will be recorded in the board. So how to edit it? When you stop shooting, while you stop using the recorder, webcam, or border, it will automatically bring you to an editor window. So let me introduce you to some editing methods. This software has a nice feature. It will automatically save your recent projects you are working with, so you can reopen it through the recent project. Once you open it, we can view the captured frame in the bottom bar one by one. I think the operation logic are very similar to Word. Hold down Ctrl to select or Shift to select the image you want to work with, and select and adjust the delay effect, and finally click Apply. For example, if you don't want any frames, just use Ctrl to choose the frames you don't want. Then you can directly press the Delete Frame button to delete a few frames from the entire GIF animation, which is very convenient. And you can also put the animation upside down, so you can see that the animation just reverse. So let me play it for you. So you can see that in reverse order, the snowman first sneezes, then smells the flower. So you can see the effect. and yo-yo, which means loop inversion. So once I apply it, you can see that there are 2 reversals for the snowman. So you can play your GIF and debug it at any time during the editing process. And ScreenToGif also has many other editing functions, such as adding text, rotating, cutting material, doodling, and so on. To add the same effect to multiple images, such as I'm going to add the same text to multiple images, I just press Ctrl to select multiple images I want to work with, then I can add them all with text at once. Do you want to know more about what is GIF format? It is the process of saving multiple images into a single image file to create an animation. So the GIF is still an image file format after all. It can be thought of as dozens of images superimposed on top of each other and played back to you from start to finish. So you can view the capture screen one by one at the bottom bar. When you clip a recorded animation, the granularity of the action is down to the frame. And the FPS, which full name is frames per second, means the number of images you can see per second. So the larger the number of frames per second, the more smooth the animation and the larger the fill. On the contrary, the fewer the number of frames per second, the more the animation stutters, the smaller the fill. In addition, once you open the settings, you can see that there are many options for you to choose from, such as shortcut keys, interface, language, and so on. So, how to save your GIF? When all is done, press the Save As button in the editor to archive. In the right window, select the location you want to save and set the file name. If you choose to save it as a GIF, it is recommended to choose 2.0 encoder. The picture quality and the size are better. If you choose to save it as a video, it is recommended to choose IFM MEPG encoder with good picture quality and size. Then press the Save button to finish. Then it will begin to shift and save the entire image as an animated GIF. Please wait while it runs through it. So let me show you how to make your GIF, the complete process. For example, I just saw a video from official teaser trailer from Fallen 2, and I think this part is really suitable to make your GIF. So I will open my ScreenToGif and use the recorder. And as you can see, I will change the size of my screen to record. And once I prepared, I will use the record F7 and play the video at the same time to record it. So begin. Yeah, I think I can pause, and I just stop it, and it will enter to the editing page. And as you can see, I don't need all these before this, so I will delete all previous and delete this frame. And I also don't need after this, so I will delete all next. Delete this frame. So I just keep the purple frames that I need to make my GIF. And I also want to add some text to it, so I will control and choose all the picture that I want to add text. So I choose them all, and I think the most suitable text for here is need help, and you can change any. You can enter any text you want to enter here, and you can change the font if you want. And you can also change the color. I think maybe blue here is suitable. Yes, so you can apply them. Apply. Then you can see all the frames can be added with text. So I will play it for you. So you can see that you just make a very beautiful GIF by yourself, and I think it's really interesting and useful. And once you have done, you can just save as. I want to save it as GIF and encoder 2.6 and change the name. That's yes. So it's finished, it will show you. So yeah, it's completed, and you can just find that on your desktop or where you save it, and you can watch it. This is just what the GIF you make, and I think it's really cool. ScreenToGif is a handy and practical screen recording tool to create GIFs. It can help you to get things done easily and efficiently. It has powerful recording and editing capabilities to meet all the needs, and the resulting GIF images are of high quality and small size. But please pay attention to the copyright issue. I hope you like this tool, which I like it very much. Thank you for your watching.